Hello viewers, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. This is the final part of the group of videos I did about remapping my own car. Just want to talk to you about the different options you do have. Obviously I'd looked into it before I did it myself, but I was looking for content that other ST owners haven't done. And I was also looking at costs and all of the ins and outs, bad bits that could possibly happen. So I made my decision knowing full well of the financial implications if it all went wrong. The ST is not my daily driver. It just, in fact, I think I haven't even done 1,000 miles since I've owned it, which is 10 months. So obviously I knew the implications. If it was off the road because I'd broke it, it was off the road. It's as simple as that. So we'll talk a little bit about it. I've been driving it around a little bit. So I used it on the school run. Not a good idea. The map is really aggressive. I haven't put the original back on because I want to do a little bit of driving footage with my GoPro on the outside. So hopefully that'll be on the end of this video. So basically what I paid was £60 including delivery for the Kess version 2 clone master. There's no tokens with it, so you don't have to pay for anything. It operates, but you've got to operate it not connected to the internet, otherwise it won't work. And apart from that, the other thing I found out about the clones is the fact that they don't do the checksums. Now the original does, as I found out from Postal Remaps, who is the mapping company I chose. Now they are an eBay company, and I know what you're all thinking, why would you buy a map off eBay? Well, if you do your homework enough, you can find all sorts of bargains. Now, as I said in the previous video, the two chaps that do Postal Remaps are both mechanic stroke technicians, so they have experience in vehicles. They also are resellers of the full Kess tool kit, which is about £1,500, £2,000. So it's not like they don't know what they're doing, and they stuck with me the whole way. Any problems, they sorted it out. So for £25 I got, albeit a very aggressive, stage 1 remap with pops, bangs and overruns. It is really aggressive though. So in total, for me to remap my own car, it cost me £85 plus a whole bottle of nerve, because it was very nerve-wracking doing it myself. Would I do it again? Yes, I would, but I'd definitely make sure that I found the right mapping company, and I think I have with Postal Remaps. So that's the first one. The second one is another eBay company, but I picked these because of location. They're 25 miles from where I live, and they are a mobile remapping service. Now, their description of what they offer is a bespoke remapping service for your car. These are not generic ones that other dodgy remapping companies use. I'm afraid I wouldn't have put that on my advert. All the maps are specific to your car. Gain up to 40% more power, up to 30% more MPG. They do performance remaps, economy remaps, DPF deletes, EGR deletes, pops, bangs, remaps for petrols and diesel engines. Now they charge, at the moment as a special offer, £140. Now the good bit about that is you've got a point of contact in my eyes. Somebody comes out, does it, you don't like what's going on, or you don't like it after they've gone, you ring them up, there's a point of contact. Whereas mine is a bit of a, I wouldn't say a bit of a struggle, but there's nobody there that these guys from Postal Remaps are the other side of the country sort of thing. So, but actually they were really helpful. They had a phone number so you could contact them, so that wasn't a problem. There's loads of other companies on the internet that do mobile remapping. So just Google mobile remapping near me, and it'll come up with a list of places for you to look at. Look at the Google ratings, look at the TripAdvisor ratings. It's all up to you how you do it. The popular one that I've seen with other ST users is the Dreamscience iMap, the Stratagem iMap. At the moment, I think they've got it on sale. It's about £400, and it comes with several different maps on. You can have the custom software for an extra £100. They've got that on special offer at the moment. It's just basically a tool with a generic map. They are generic, but they have been designed and done on a rolling road. It's not like someone sat there and gone, well, if we change that and change that, it'll do this. It's been done correctly on a vehicle, and then taken off and put into a handheld machine, which is basically married to your car until you unmarry it. You can resell it on, so that's a good thing, and they do hold the money. So if you bought an ST and you bought a Stratagem iMap for £400 and you used it for 12 months and you wanted to get rid of the car, you could probably get near enough all your money back because you've only used one life. So that is an absolutely brilliant option. And my final option is taking your car to a company that does it. Now, where I live, we're lucky enough to have a Ford specialist tuner called Motorsports Developments. It's literally about 3 miles from where I live as the crow flies. They've specialised in Fords for many, many years. Now, they've developed their own software, and because they actually have their own rolling road there, so you can have rolling road time as well. They do other vehicles, they don't just do Fords. This is a 4-wheel drive rolling road, but they've developed their own software for the Ford range called MSD. The MSD packaging system starts from £299 for their basic package, which is a MSD 260. So it's a 260 brake horsepower package. Basically, what their website says, it lifts power restrictions from within the ECU and enhances the power output. The package includes the supply and fitment of Evolution Chip's MSD 260 ECU calibration and a full engine management diagnostics check. For £299 for actually someone to take it somewhere where they develop the software and stuff, I think is quite reasonable. Again, for me, 3 miles away, point of contact, brilliant, fantastic. Now, there's other companies around the country, and my favourite company, I've bought things from them, a lot of people talk about them, is BD Performance in Wrexham. But logistically, for me, if I was going to take my car to BD Performance, it would have to be for a big job, you know, for me to justify going there for a whole day, 2 days, 3 days. So for me to have this done logistically would be better option, but for people closer to BD Performance, or if you want to use BD, please do, because Darren at BD Performance is so helpful, helps a lot of people, especially other YouTubers. It doesn't give you preference, but he'll give you the time to actually do a bit of recording while you're having stuff done, and he'll talk to you, and he's there for you. So, you know, big shout out to BD Performance. But back to what I'm doing now, Motorsport Development. So they do an MSD 260, which is the starting package, and they go all the way up to an STRS conversion. So they do a 280 package, which speaks for itself. Once you hit the 280 package, they actually list what you need hardware wise for this package to be at its full calibration. So for the 280 is a 3-inch stainless steel full exhaust system, cap replacement pipe, sports cap, and a performance air filter. For the 300, they want that the same, plus a front mount intercooler. For the 320, it's a front mount intercooler and a block mod. So up to 300, they're saying, you know, they're giving it as, not saying it's safe for a block mod, but they won't do it. They won't do a 320 without a block mod. It's recommended. It's up to you what you pick and choose. I'm happy with what I've done. I'll use postal remaps again. I am going to change the map. I'm going to just get a straightforward stage 1 map and put it on myself. I'm happy with that. The car runs beautifully. It does drive really well, but it's very, very aggressive. You can't really drive it around town that much because it scares the heebie-jeebies out of everybody. Right, now we've gone through that. Just obviously people probably think that I'm just doing this for content, but I have got parts to fit. But the weather's been terrible and it's finding the time. So just to prove a point, I have a new cold side pipe from the turbo. This will get rid of the forged dump valve that I've got in place of when I bought the car, the Composer Delete. But I've also got something quite important to do as well. Everyone keeps asking, well, not just everyone, the UCV ST keeps asking me when am I going to fit it. Just to prove a point, I do actually have one, I just haven't fitted it. This is a throttle body spacer. You fit this when most of the time it's supposed to improve. Only 3, 4, 5 brake horsepower. The area of the throttle body, the air area that the air goes into. But what it's normally used for is meth injection, because it's actually got a grommet, a hole in the side, which you put the injector into. So when it injects the meth, it goes into the system that way. This is what it's normally used for, but I'm going to be fitting it at the same time as I fit the pipe. It's just getting the time and the weather at the moment to actually do both. That'll just be on one video. I'm not going to mess around. And the other thing is, I've also got my my splitter, front splitter to fit with. It's got wing tips on, so that should be fun to fit. That'll be another video. But I do need a bit of touch up on the bottom of the bumper. The previous owner has scratched the bottom of the bumper, so I need to sort that out before I fit that on. So all in all, I do have a few bits I need to get done. So without further ado, I'll see if I can get some driving footage for you, and let's see if we can get some flames, pops and bangs for you to all enjoy. Thanks for watching.